Hello there and welcome back to Bulletsponge. My name is Michael. It's been a while since my last video, but I'm going to try to get on a bit of a run here where after this video I'm going to release my next two videos within 3 weeks of each other. So keep an eye out for them. I'll be looking at Halo 2 and Halo 3, finishing out my Halo series of videos. I'll look at them in much the same way I was looking at Halo Combat Evolved. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you know when those videos are coming up. This video is a little bit different. In this video I'm going to be doing my first preview of any kind, and I'm actually going to be doing a book preview. I've been reading Jason Schreier's Press Reset over the last few weeks, and I'm going to let you know what I thought. So here we go. I haven't actually read any of Jason's previous books, but I know of his journalism and his push to make a better world for the game developers, so I kind of had an idea of what I was about to get into here. The book tells a bunch of varied stories across the industry from different levels in game development. We can go from the likes of Warren Spector getting offered the Disney mouse, but actually thinking he wants the Disney ducks, and going on to create Epic Mickey, to a startup created by 4 people who just lost their jobs at a bigger developer, who work in their apartment for 18 months and go on to create an indie hit like Enter the Gungeon, and so much more in between. All these stories connect in different ways, whether that's through the companies that these people have worked for or the history and legacy of the games that they've gone on to create. But they all share one thing in common. They've all had to press reset at some point in their lives as a direct result of the cutthroat nature of the video games industry that they work for across the US and the rest of the world. It's hard not to come out of a session of reading this book without a lot of cynicism towards how the games industry works. People are seen as discardable resources and money is the end goal no matter what. Numerous times throughout the book, we hear a story of someone going into work in the morning, not knowing that they're not going to have a job by the end of the day. They lose their benefits, their health insurance, and they might not be able to pay rent at the end of the month. Some of the people that the story centered around and their colleagues actually can feel when a closure is about to come and will look for jobs weeks before the closure even happens. They've been through this so many times. It happens every year, every 2 years to them. It's normal life in the games industry for some people. It's abundantly clear that we need some form of change in the industry before we lose the creatives behind our favourite games due to burnout or just wanting some security in their lives. It isn't all negative though. Throughout the book I did find a great admiration for the people that the story focuses on and their desire to create something, whether that be a AAA game with hundreds of developers beside them or something from their heart with a small team. The sense of teamwork and camaraderie in the industry is clear and commendable. These people love what they do and they don't want to stop doing it, and we can be very thankful of that. Jason goes on to speak to people with a view to the future of the games industry, and as a result of this, despite the closures and the upheaval of lives that are in this book, I've actually come out with a more positive outlook and hope for the future of the games industry. It needs to change or we're going to lose the creatives behind the games we love. Press Reset, Ruin and Recovery in the video games industry releases on May 11th. I do wholeheartedly suggest that you read this book if you play video games. Go out and learn about the struggles created in making these games that you love, told by the people involved. You can find it in all the regular places online, but maybe take this opportunity to go and support your local bookstore. If they don't have it in stock, ask them to get it for you. It'll help. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back very soon with a video on the creation, release and story behind Halo 2.